Hi everyone, I'm Danny from Lowepro. Today I'll be showing you how to replace broken hardware in your Lowepro bag with 3 different types of replacement parts. We have slotted parts, screw post parts, and gatekeeper parts. Most of these parts are going to perform pretty much the same. It's going to come down to really what's available to you. When looking for repair parts, we recommend first going to your nearest outdoor supply store. Most stores like this will have a whole wall and someone who can tell you which size and type of part you need and help you select one. If that's not an option, you can also just buy these online. I'm going to be demonstrating these parts with the webbing adjuster versions. You can also find most of these parts in SR buckle versions when you need to replace an SR buckle on your bag. It's pretty rare that we find these broken. Usually it's from something like getting slammed in a car door. So to start, we first need to remove the old part from our bag. So I've got a broken part here. The way I usually do this is with a pair of diagonal cutters. You want to be really careful with these. Take your time. You don't need to do it all in one cut. Sometimes you might need to snip a little bit in a couple different places to get the part all the way off. If there's any damage to the webbing on the bag from either removing the part or from the initial damage, you might want to just hit it with a lighter or a little bit of heat to seal up any extra yarns that are here. First, I'll show you a slotted post or field repair part. So we've got the part here. First, we just need to unscrew the post that's in here. So we have 2 separate parts. Now, we're just going to line up the hole that's in this webbing with the hole that's in the part. So we'll just line them up like this. And then just push the post back through the part and through the webbing loop. Then screw it in. Now that the part's together, we just need to thread the webbing. So we'll take our webbing from the corner of our pack. You want to pull it all the way out straight to make sure it's not twisted. This can be a little difficult. You're going to feed it in through the top loop from the back. So in like this. Then we're just going to go back down in through this slot here. All of our bags have a little bit of a loop at the end that's been stitched on here to help the webbing from sliding back out of the part. This makes it a little bit difficult to feed them back through sometimes. Something like a pair of needle nose pliers can be really helpful for this. Next, I'm going to show you a slotted loop part. I could only find that in a 25mm part right now, so we're going to demonstrate on a different bag. So I've already removed the broken part from this one, same as the other bag, same process. What we want to do is get this webbing loop onto this bar that you can see has a cutout in it. So you kind of want to just bunch this webbing up a little bit, condense it through this little slot. Depending on how soft the webbing is, this can be really easy or pretty difficult. Now that it's most of the way on, we're going to try to bunch it up to get the webbing past the cutout and all the way in. You can sometimes do this by hand, but a pair of pliers can be really helpful to get it the rest of the way through. And then the part's on. Now we just need to thread the webbing just like the other part. Next we'll do a gatekeeper or snap bar part. I do have that one in a 20mm, so we're going to switch back over to the flip side. Now switching back to this bag, I've taken the first part we put on off. So we have an empty loop here again. These aren't specifically made as field repair parts, but if you can get a hold of them, they work very well. So depending on the part, usually you just push on the top and they pop open, then just insert that hook through the loop, and the first step is all set. Now you just feed the webbing back in, just like the other parts. The thing to remember about these is that we usually use them for accessory straps, so they can be removed really easily. Under tension, they should be fine. Just something to consider if the strap is loose. Now that your bag's fixed, you're ready to go back out in the field. I hope this tutorial has helped you learn how to extend the life of your pack. Thanks for watching.